Hey, listen, man, it's your boy Mo, aka Mozart, also known as Mo Late to the Party. Hey, you know what's funny? I'm really getting in the swing of. I've always been a very uplifting person, but I don't want to ever come across as like we dragging somebody because I don't drag nobody. I think whatever work you put in your life and it sees fit that your life is secure, man, more power to you. However, when you're a person in public interest, you are subject to conversation. You're subject to some people ridiculing you. I just think it's all about character. Before we get into it, I just wanted to let you guys know that we back in a way was a little bit different because we're gonna be talking about this today. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about this today. But it's gonna be real smooth. So without further ado, it's the Ad Wiki Podcast. But
Hey, you know I was at a barber too. Listen.
and we back. Hey, like I said before, we have to support one another in so many different ways because I truly believe that if you walk around here acting like you perfect, man, I don't care what you do for a living. You can sing in front of a million people. You could dance in front of 2 billion people. I don't care what, man, look, something wrong with everybody. And I ain't gonna sit here and say like that Miss Brandy right here, she's exposing her flaws and she grew. Basically, that's what it's all about. So let's get into it. Let's watch some of the, I don't know, people run their mouth, man. So we're gonna watch this real quick. And I want you to see what I see. And then we could talk about it later. All right?
Brandy and I were really,
Check
really
this out.
close. Once she turned of age, we had been hanging around each other so much. We've been hanging around each other so much that there became to be some sort of connection, an intimate connection.
Young too.
She said she was 15 and she had to keep it a secret because she was so young.
See, we did the thing. We did the thing when she was like 16, 17, around that time, you know.
You was so you was still a boy too. You hadn't.
I wasn't old.
You wasn't
I
too
wasn't
many
like
yet. You was
30
boy.
years old, nothing like that.
This guy here, I tell you, boy, this didn't age well. So let's go to it, man. So we have a few things. The overall relationship, industry careers, boys and men, peak era. That's when these boys is on fire. These dudes is on fire. Peak era, the emotional impact of two young individuals living in a crazy space. Can you imagine the perception she had to keep just to seem wholesome? Because you got to sell records, right? So you don't want to, you don't want that sound going in your home, corrupting your girl's ears or whoever the fan is. So that's a part of the public relations, PR. Let's have a convo about it, man. Put something in the comments. I just see it's disheartening because one, no, it did not age well, and two, I think a lot of this has current repercussions if you're not careful. I did a little research in certain states. Statutory rape is different in different states, but amongst men, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm just so happy my kids can't sing. That's all I'm saying. Because I couldn't do it. I can only imagine, but I'm not saying it's a female thing. I'm just saying like in general, like young people who have talent and people being predatory, people in the industry preying on people because these people actually want to make it. And you'd be surprised what these people do. And we've seen it unfold in front of us in real time. You know what I mean? I think what the initial domino effect was like, the original domino was maybe Bill Cosby, maybe, that I could think of. That Harvey Weinstein dude, the producer in Hollywood, down to Puffy. I mean, the list goes on and on. So, and these just the people that got caught. We don't even know. It could be people right now going to Grammys, going to Oscars that ain't no telling what happened to them. I mean, to get what they got. I think sometimes you just have to be careful what you ask for, what you wish for, because you don't know what these people done to get to where they at. And I don't wish that on nobody, man. I don't think it's worth it. You know what I mean? I think hard work pays off. Let me be an example for you. Let, a lot of you guys joining me be an example for somebody that want to, that's trying to do anything. Dude, man, look, you trying on your own is a whole lot better than somebody giving you something. And I think giving you something costs more than what you, the investor, the ROI, the return on investment, it just doesn't equal out. So I find that very sad, and it's unfortunate. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys think about it, because it's not cool, man. Like, by definition, it's when someone has flex activity. I'm not going to use the X word. Or the person for the legal age of consent in the modern era, man, it's scrutiny. Everything's getting scrutinized. So stand by for that. I'm not accusing anybody of doing anything. I'm just saying that's an age gap. A 16-year-old girl dating 20, 22, 23-year-old. Come on, man. You kind of lame for that. You ain't lame. You lame. But she's speaking her truth. When she talked about them dating, that era was different, man. She also spoke on it from a place of growing and not being dramatic, not being toxic. She had to grow from it. Today versus back then, in the age of consent. Hey, listen, I don't really like jumping on trends and all that, but I feel like some of this stuff, man, internet, man, y'all be too quick to jump on, oh, so-and-so this and that happened and he snitched. A lot of y'all ain't never done nothing in your life. And if you did, you was working for somebody. You ain't work for yourself. And this one right here is about Gucci. Pooh Shiesty, young fella getting to it, hot in the street, making a lot of noise. Every generation need to have him. Every generation got him. Every generation got him. You know what I'm saying? But Gucci, well-known, documented, federal history, on gun charges, 2013, took a plea in 2014, early release, 2016. It's documented. Dude used to be outside for real. Okay, the good story about this is you get to see a guy's progression to better his life. Got a good woman in his life. Shorty really take care of him, and he doing well. Look good, healthy, slim in the same age bracket. We damn near the same age. Nah, he let me older than me. But anyway, it don't matter, same generation. And this whole thing, the first thing that people jumped on is Slim snitch. And people in my generation can understand. It ain't about if he got robbed, and it ain't about none of that. You know what I mean? It ain't about none of that. The biggest thing I got from this is all I heard was contract this, contract that. Slim, young fella, just got out of prison. Had his old man with him. Okay, good. Meet at a studio in Dallas. Okay, whatever happened in that studio, they only know. Allegedly this, and he got robbed and made him put the pistol in his head and all that. And man, look, I'm not doing none of that, because at the end of the day, Gucci had a video saying, man,
you know what's going on with me? Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police.
Again,
I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police.
He always kept his mouth.
Soft ass nigga.
And
it's the only thing I believe in.
I hope
I'ma smoke you.
One of the bigger takeaways is nobody lost their life. Nobody lost their life. And that's big. I'm getting sick of that. I'm getting sick of us. It's like if you're really paying attention, it's like you don't want the left hand to know what the right hand doing. But at the same time, one bird, you take out two. You got one for the price of two. And I don't want that to happen. I really don't. You know what I mean? I'm not from there. I'm not from the South, none of that, but the hustle is relative to, I don't care, it's hoods in every state. And I love to see the hustlers win. I really do. And coming from that background, that lifestyle, every hood had them. If you was outside, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to get into too much detail. But when you got somebody that actually was outside functioning and they actually turned their life around and something that they was actually doing, work for them, you got to support that. So I don't want to see young fella and Slim crash out and then both of them gone. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to me. Like, how much of that we going to keep doing? Good business is good business. Negotiate, man. You can negotiate, man. You only get what you negotiate. So I hope whatever that translates to turns out to be pretty profitable for both sides. I don't like it either way. I got a little video right here I'm going to show y'all. But this right here, let's check this out.
It sounds like Gucci cooperated. It sounds like the victim. Gucci was a victim and gave his testimony.
Pooh Shiesty came home, y'all, and made a first day out
they sent him right back to jail.
He protected them. He kept them humble. He kept them 100.
Gucci Mane just dropped a diss track called Crash Dummy. And in it, he basically hands the feds everything they need to know about the alleged kidnapping case against Pooh Shiesty. Names, details, what went down in that Dallas studio, all of it on a Zaytoven beat. And this is the same Gucci Mane who posted back in 2018 that you can't be a snitch. The same Gucci who built his entire reputation on being street. According to the DOJ, he gave a statement to Dallas police that night.
You ain't no continue button. You can't put quarters in the machine and try it again. It's a wrap. All right, let's check this out, man. We'll be right back. All right, good people, we back. Hey, I'm switching it up because I feel like everybody need to get some shine. Oh, if you, man, look, what we do here is we celebrate each other. Not only we identify areas that we are great at, we also identify areas we could be better at. And this is one of those areas. 2-time 800-meter Olympic champ. Woman. Flying like the wind. I don't know why she's not more popular than she is. Stumbled across my feed. I had to check her out. I did some digging. Caster Semenya, South African. But here's the issue. The issue is, okay, LGBTQ doesn't apply here. This is a little bit different. I know some people, I've been reading in some of the publications that she's probably like a transgender. And that's not necessarily true. You know what I mean? So I got some footage here I want y'all to check out. She was identified as a woman at birth. However, it's a special case. And this is all that the fuss is about. So let's check this out.
Queer runner Caster Semenya has won a legal battle against World Athletics over attempts to force her to lower her natural testosterone in order to compete. The European Court of Human Rights has ruled 15-2 in partial favour of queer cisgender Olympic gold medalist Caster Semenya, with the decision being handed down yesterday. It found she was denied a fair hearing by Switzerland's highest court in her 2020 appeal against regulations that barred her from competing unless she altered her natural testosterone levels. Semenya, 34, was born with differences of sexual development, DSD, meaning her body naturally produces higher levels of testosterone than most women. She has therefore been unable to compete in the 800 metres since World Athletics implemented rules restricting testosterone levels.
I had to stop it right there, but I see what I'm saying. So it's not necessarily her fault. She was born that way. She's killing it. So World Athletic rules, they pressure certain athletes. And guess what? Normally it'd be a thing like steroids. And in her case, it's testosterone. So they wanted the 5 or less rule, a testosterone rule. Differences in her sexual development, DSD. Basically, they want her to lessen herself, change herself, so she can continue to run with females. So basically, they're saying is she's strong enough to run with men, which I think is really unfair. The case, multiple legal challenge. Man, listen, y'all. This right here is just, she's born with hyperandrogenism. Without being rude or trying to be careful how I say this, but it's a rare condition. And she has abnormally high testosterone levels, which testosterone gives her the fuel she needs to put women way behind her when she's running. And you'll be a 2-time 800-meter champ. That's no small feat. She ain't running a 100. She's running an 800. I didn't like the whole transgender athletes thing. So I have some more footage I want you guys to see. But this is it's a human right problem. It's also she didn't cheat. She didn't cheat. She just used her natural abilities to her advantage, which I think is fair. She's a superwoman. Nothing wrong with it. In the international community, lots of fans from other countries in the Olympics, she was basically banned, man, since 2018. So she actually got some, I don't want to give up too much too soon, but check this out right here. I'll be right back. Picking up where we left it off, so check this out. So it's an ongoing debate. No easy answers. There's no easy answers. She was assigned female at birth. How much more woman do you need to be? It's a very rare case. It's a human rights issue. Court of arbitration, the CAS in Europe, they also filed part of her ruling, and she just got a windfall. She really did. She refused to take meds to alter her body to lessen her testosterone levels, which I agree. I don't think you need to do anything. If it's naturally you, it's you. If she had a cape and she flew around the track, there's nothing you could do about it. Shout out to Caster Semenya. I hope I'm saying your name right. You deserve every letter you got in your name. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got to think about this, because this is a little bit different, change the pace for the show, but I think it needs to be said. Something that's not super popular. It's not drama-fed, but it's a human rights issue. We have people who choose to live how they feel. You know what I mean? And this is the person that was born a woman. She just, if you look it up, she has male parts. They're just inside of her. And those small male parts, from what I read, there's testicles inside of her some kind of way, but they're not like fully formed, and that may be part of the supply of extra testosterone her body receives. So it doesn't stop her from being a woman. It doesn't make her less of a woman. That's just how she was born. She's born a little different. Hey, put some in the comments, man. I'm just curious if you guys know somebody like that. Are you aware that Caster exists in South Africa? I'm sure I did see a lot of angry people. I saw a lot of angry people in videos and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure what I just showed you guys, I've seen some of it yourselves. It's very interesting. I'm just looking to see what you guys think about it, because this is something that, if people are interested, I don't relish in seeing people being mistreated in any nationality. I think if you have a God-given talent, if you're brave enough to come out and show the world what you're able to do, by all means, Lord, God bless you. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to run your heart out. And if it was a dude, if it was a man running with women, I ain't feeling that. You know what I mean? You're a man. Now, if you feel like you're a woman, you have the right to feel how you feel, but you ain't running against my daughter. And that's just me. So it's really unfair. Physically, there's no comparison. It don't have nothing to do about feelings. It's just physical capability. Yeah, guys, get back with me on this one. Not a transgender athlete. Didn't cheat. Didn't use steroids. Just natural gifts. And she won her case against the European court because of discrimination and human rights. Shout out to her, man. And let me know what you think in the comments. And on to the next one. So, again, the internet is undefeated. Let me say this again for the people on this side. The internet is undefeated. It's undefeated, people. All right, and I don't want no scrub. You know that joint, man? That the joint used to have dudes hot. They was bums for real. Yeah, it was on the Chili's back in the news again. Row from the A. Row Chili Thomas, man. Listen, I feel like it's misinformation, but if y'all don't know, I'm starting this off kind of crazy because I got my feelings that fast, but it was a claim out there. It was a claim of she did a Trump donation. Man, look, we live in America, man. You can donate to whoever you want to. I just think information so fast now, and public opinion, it has, if not more weight, the same amount of weight as the actual court system, the judicial system. You got to be careful what you're doing. Like, you really got to be careful, man. Like, this stuff, man, people not playing. And rumor versus fact. She denied it publicly. I'll show you in a minute. Misinformation very well could be true. I wasn't there when she swiped her card for $900. I don't really see $900 being a significant donation. It might be a car payment for some people. But celebrity politics is becoming more and more prevalent. Internet chatter is loud. They're also having a tour coming up. So it's probably, again, bad. Horrible timing. Horrible. You got, what's the little red bone joint back in the day? Yeah, Salt jumped out there real quick. I'll show you that too, man. But messing that bag up with this. But and then you got fans like, oh nah, I ain't getting my money. You know how that is. You know how black. Look, black people, we our own worst enemy sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You get a little whiff of something, you feel like you hurt somebody. Oh, I ain't doing it. You ain't getting my block of cheese. Like, why I care about your ticket? People gonna go see the show. My only problem with this one, people just gotta verify, man. Just verify. Don't be quick to go out there slandering people. We don't do that at Ad Weekly, man. Ad Weekly, I'm a stickler for finding the fine line in between them, making sense out of it. We not trying to. I ain't get off by dogging nobody. You know, I'm a big dog of my own, and I ain't gonna get no bigger by stepping on somebody that's put in more work than I have. She been on stage in front of thousands of people. Who am I to talk bad about that woman? Only thing I can say is horrible timing. You know what I mean? But you couldn't plan for that. But then you gotta think about it. Big show coming up. You don't know what's going on in the background. Somebody might used to work for it, don't work for it no more. And they put that out there and sabotage something they got going on. More likely, it just sounds like some hate. But we're gonna check this out. I'll be right back. All right, let's look at this real quick.
I'm just not wired like that. That's just not who I am. And when it comes to organizations that I have donated to, these are the things that support the veterans. You know, I have always supported them, not just now, but for years. This is not something new. So I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, this from me, you know, that I would never do anything so disrespectful, and I would just never, I'm just not about hate or anything.
Yeah, who's to say anything different? Celebrity impact. Truth is, they everyday people just like you and I. They just got a different career path than most people that's publicized, is on TVs and syndication. It's on 24 hours a day. Often people love to see some people fail from grace. I think I just said that, and honestly, it's just sad. If that was her, if $900 got her something to donate to that campaign, more power to you, man. You know what I mean? But y'all gotta understand something. A lot of y'all, the people that y'all hate on, and when the internet be coming at people, y'all don't know politics worth it. Y'all don't know politics like that. All right, so you quick to poke fun at somebody, or you want to stab somebody because, hey, I'm not supporting this person because what their beliefs are, religious beliefs or political beliefs. What's the one thing they say you don't supposed to talk about at the dinner table? Politics and religion, all right? Because those two things will get people not talking forever, for life. That's why I'm not going to beat this dead horse up, but I just think that it's a point to make. You got to give people a chance. Give people a chance, man. If you perfect, man, you live in a glass house, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have one. So you cut it out. People are allowed to make choices, and people are allowed to make mistakes if they so deem that it's a mistake. Okay, you made a mistake. Move on. Pick yourself up off, dust yourself off. That's how we roll here. But yeah, y'all, glad to be back. Hey, check us out at addwhatever.com. I put it down here in the description somewhere, down here. I'm wearing it. Feels good. Hey, I appreciate the support for everybody, man. I really do, man. You guys are fantastic, man. I got the greatest community that's growing every day, man. Y'all the best. I really do. I really do mean that. I'll see you Sunday. I'll be dropping the whole episode on Sunday, so stand by for that. Shorts, I got a nice little system coming up. I hope you guys appreciate it, and I will see you guys on Sunday. All right? Let's Mo late to the party. Peace.